just wait a goddamn minute. Why am I so late to the party? Why didn't I know about Aaron Pierre? That's Mufasa. And Teyana Taylor. Baby, what? Oh, you're gonna love me. That shit looks so divine. It's almost look like they was made for each other. Them motherfucking pictures look like they supposed to be in an art museum. Like, that shit looks so fucking French kid. I am here for it. I am here for it. That gotta be the reason why Lori was like, nah, I'm cool on him. Because you know Lori is not turning down no new bait, baby. She would have ate it up real quick. Oh, I'm just here for it. They look so damn good together. Like, wait.
Teyana Taylor just got pulled into a heated drama she never signed up for, and it's playing out right in front of the world. What started as whispers about her rumored new relationship with actor Aaron Pierre quickly turned into a messy situation after a single post lit up the internet. Aaron didn't just share his thoughts. He dragged Iman Shumpert into the mix and tagged Teyana for everyone to see. Fans couldn't believe the bold move, and now questions are flying. Did Teyana give him the green light? Was this a planned attack on Iman? Or did Aaron just pull a solo stunt that's spiraling out of control? One thing's clear. This situation just escalated in a way no one saw coming. Late last night, Aaron Pierre uploaded a story on Instagram that had people doing double takes. The post said, "Real men don't have to go on live to be heard. We protect in private." And it was tagged, very clearly, to Teyana Taylor's handle. It didn't take long before screenshots started circulating like wildfire, and fans immediately knew who the post was aimed at: Iman Shumpert. This wasn't just a vague message. It was direct, personal, and very public. While the internet went into overdrive, Teyana didn't post a single word. But those close to her say that silence wasn't approval. It was shock. A lot of fans are now saying Aaron went way too far. Sure, it's cool to stand by your woman, but bringing her into a public clash she never asked for? That's a different story. Comment sections quickly filled with takes calling Aaron's move extra and clout chasing. One tweet that racked up thousands of likes read, "If you really ride for her, do it behind the scenes, not with drama." Some people even felt like Aaron was using Teyana's name to make himself more relevant in an already sensitive situation. Meanwhile, the one person being hurt the most by this online showdown? Teyana. People close to Teyana say she was totally blindsided by Aaron's post. According to insiders, she found out about it the same way we all did, scrolling online. And she was not happy. The word being used among her circle is embarrassed. Not because of the content itself, but because it dragged her into a feud she was working hard to avoid. She's reportedly made it very clear to her friends. She's not trying to be the reason two grown men are going at it on social media. And with kids involved, she's trying to keep things calm, not chaotic. While Aaron went public, Iman responded with a quiet but powerful message of his own. Just hours after the drama, Iman posted a video of himself in the gym with a caption that read, "Pressure builds diamonds, not drama." Fans immediately caught on. It was a response without saying any names. Many viewed this as Iman taking the high road, keeping it classy while still throwing shade. But don't get it twisted. Just because Iman isn't posting long rants doesn't mean he's ignoring what's happening. People close to him say he's just playing it smart and biding his time. The internet is completely divided. One side thinks Aaron was brave for standing up and protecting Teyana. They're calling him a real one and praising his confidence for not hiding his feelings. But the other side isn't so impressed. Some fans are saying the whole thing felt like a performance, a way to score points online rather than handle things like a man. A viral comment put it bluntly, "Aaron acting like he trying out for a BET drama. Relax." The whole thing has sparked debates about what support really looks like, and whether Aaron's move was love or ego. Teyana's inner circle has been stepping in more visibly as tensions rise, making it clear that she has no interest in being dragged into unnecessary drama. Her close friends and industry peers are speaking up on her behalf, echoing the same message. This is not who Teyana is, and she doesn't deserve to be at the center of this kind of public chaos. One industry friend was quoted saying, "She's been through enough. This ain't her energy," signaling just how frustrated those around her are with the situation. They know she has worked hard to rebuild her peace after her breakup, and they see this new wave of controversy as both unfair and exhausting. Another source close to her revealed that Teyana has gone out of her way to keep things civil with Iman, especially when it comes to co-parenting their children. Despite whatever emotional weight the breakup carries, her priority has remained steady, creating a stable and healthy environment for her daughters. She's been focused on her own growth, pouring her energy into her kids, her career, and her personal healing. So now, as she watches this public spectacle unravel online, with comments, posts, and rumors flying in every direction, it's not just frustrating. It feels like an unnecessary distraction that could genuinely threaten what she's worked so hard to build since parting ways with Iman. Teyana has taken pride in handling her breakup with grace, refusing to feed into public drama. She's been intentional about protecting her image, especially since she's still very active in multiple creative industries, including fashion, music, film, and brand partnerships. For someone whose career depends in part on how they're perceived, by fans, by executives, and by potential collaborators, this kind of noise isn't just annoying, it can be professionally damaging. So when Aaron posted his now infamous message online tagging Teyana in a way that seemed pointed, her supporters were quick to express concern. While some took it as a gesture of affection, others saw it as a move that created more problems than it solved. Now, the public is divided, trying to decipher what Aaron's real motives were behind his post. Was he trying to show support and defend Teyana from outside noise, particularly from Iman's camp? Or was this more about ego, about proving he's not intimidated by Iman and asserting his place in Teyana's life, no matter how messy it looks? Some fans have speculated that Aaron's post came from a protective place, that he was simply tired of watching the narrative spin out of control and wanted to stand up for her. They see it as a partner doing what any partner would, publicly, showing where his loyalties lie. But others aren't buying that explanation. They believe it was more about staking a claim than standing in solidarity. The fact that he tagged Teyana so openly, in a way that almost dared Iman to respond, made it seem to some like he was saying, "She's mine now." That tone, whether intentional or not, can be read as provocative, and it's added fuel to a fire that was already burning. And in situations like this, good intentions don't always matter. What matters is the impact. And in this case, the result has been chaos, speculation, finger-pointing, and a growing sense of conflict that's now spilled far beyond just the people directly involved. For Teyana, the fallout has already started. Even though she didn't make the post, and even though she hasn't commented on the situation, her name is all over it. Her brand, something she has taken time, care, and effort to refine post-breakup, is now being tied to a public feud she never asked for. Industry insiders say some of her professional contacts have already started reaching out, seeking clarity about where things stand and whether this drama might affect upcoming collaborations. In the entertainment world, where perception is often just as important as talent, even a whiff of instability can raise red flags. People in her circle worry this kind of attention could cost her work. Brands tend to shy away from controversy, even if the person involved isn't directly responsible. TV executives and producers, who were once eager to attach her name to projects, may now pause, waiting to see if things settle down. And while Teyana is more than capable of weathering storms, having to constantly clean up messes she didn't create isn't fair, and it's emotionally draining. She has spent so much time positioning herself as focused, balanced, and mature after her split with Iman. And now all that work feels like it's under threat because of a few poorly timed online actions. At this point, fans are watching the situation unfold with growing anticipation, speculating about what could come next between Iman and Aaron. So far, their interactions have remained subtle, but undeniably tense. From cryptic Instagram captions to carefully worded comments and strategic likes, it's clear that both men are aware of each other, and possibly sending signals through social media. Nothing has been said outright, but the digital body language is hard to ignore. Followers of both camps are analyzing every post, every story, and even who they choose to follow or unfollow. Searching for clues about where things are headed, people are now openly betting on whether this quiet back and forth will explode into something more public and direct. Will one of them finally break the silence and go live on Instagram, letting everything out in real time? Could a podcast invite turn into a tell-all moment, full of thinly veiled shots and carefully crafted revelations? Or will someone drop another social media post that's just bold enough to demand a response? fans sense that the tension is building, not fading, and they're bracing for a dramatic shift. The energy around this situation feels like it hasn't reached its peak yet. There's still an unresolved heat that makes it seem like something bigger is coming. With the public so invested and the stakes high for everyone involved, any move could spark an entirely new round of drama. Right now, it's a waiting game, and people are paying close attention, ready to dissect the next move in what's become an unexpectedly messy and very public standoff. The more it builds, the more likely it becomes that Teyana will be forced to address it publicly. Up until now, she's kept her stance clear: privacy, peace, and professionalism. But if the back and forth continues and begins to interfere with her work, her parenting, or her reputation, she may have no choice but to step in and shut it all down. That could mean picking a side, setting firmer boundaries, or making a public statement, something she's avoided up until now. It's a decision no one wants to see her have to make, but if the noise doesn't quiet down, it might be the only way to protect what she's built. All of this has placed her in an impossible position. She didn't ask for this feud, she didn't fan the flames, but now she's the one in the crossfire. And that's the most frustrating part, for her and for everyone rooting for her. What should have been a time of growth, opportunity, and healing is now being complicated by a public clash of egos. And if things don't cool off soon, the damage could go well beyond social media posts. It could impact her family, her peace, and her professional future in ways that are hard to undo. As of now, Teyana is still silent. No social media activity, no statements, no likes or unfollows, nothing. That silence might be strategic, or maybe she's still processing. But fans are watching every move, waiting to see if she addresses it head-on. Will she post a story shutting things down? Will she sit down for an interview? Or maybe she'll let the music speak for her. Either way, whatever she chooses to do next could define how this entire story plays out and who stays in her circle moving forward. Was Aaron out of line for tagging Teyana in that post? Or was he simply protecting the woman he cares about? Let us know your take in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell for more updates as this story unfolds.